everybody, welcome back to Sammy's Collectible Toys Haul, and today we are going to be reviewing this Transformers action figure called Omega Supreme. This Omega Supreme action figure was made in 2003, and he is from the Heroes of Cybertron. So now we have a special star guest that's going to be talking about some of the history of this character before we get into actually reviewing this action figure right here. So let's get into it.
Omega Supreme is one of the original G1 Transformers from the 1985 toy line. A little bit of history behind Omega Supreme for those that grew up watching G1 cartoons. Omega Supreme was originally a Titan Guardian on Cybertron and guarded Crystal City. Furthermore, one of the greatest episodes ever shown in the G1 Transformers was The Secret of Omega Supreme. This episode is highly recommended for those that have not watched it or wish to watch a little bit of the history behind Omega Supreme. It is about his origins, how he was betrayed by the Constructicons. Once upon a time, the Constructicons and Omega Supreme were great allies. And it shows a little bit of a backstory of how Omega Supreme was once a very friendly Autobot and very outgoing, a little bit of an extrovert to say. But after the betrayal of the Constructicons, he became a very reclusive, self-indulged Titan that only performed missions when asked by Optimus Prime. Highly recommended episode. Now we will continue with the review of the Omega Supreme Heroes of Cybertron action figure.
Another thing before we start talking about this action figure is that this is the only Omega Supreme action figure that isn't like big, because back then action figures used to be like this big, and now you can see that they're pretty small now. Like maybe they're like 3-4 inches. They're not really big, because they used to be really big back then. I think some companies still make them big, but mostly they do them in these kind of sizes, which I kind of like a little bit better. But now we're going to talk about the action figure. I really like how he looks, because I feel like he's super detailed. I really like how the Autobot symbol right here in the middle, it really stands out to me. And I love how all the colors really flow, and it really shows like the details on him. Like look at his hand and like his face. Like you can really see like a lot of really good details. And another thing that I really like about this action figure is that in the G1 cartoon, he looks like this. This is what he looks like. He looks identical to this, because this one show, there was in the intro, the character did not look anything like it actually did in the show. So I really like how it actually looks like him right here. Okay, so, and you might be wondering, what is this white thing beside him? So this is what he came from, and there's actually something pretty interesting about this thing. So this is Metroplex. So if you get kind of other Transformer action figures, you get parts of Metroplex, which Metroplex is an Autobot that you can make. So with this Omega Supreme figure right here, you can get the Metroplex middle part, like his body part. And another thing about just Omega Supreme, if you take his hands off, you can pretend that it's a rocket off camera. So now we're going to talk about Omega Supreme's powers. So this is the Omega Supreme card that he comes with. And you see it says like Omega Supreme Defense Base, Heroes of Cybertron. Here's like a little picture of him. And you can just see how similar they look. So now we're going to look on the back of the card, and we're going to see the powers he has. So his strength is 10. His intelligence is 5. His speed is 3. His endurance, I think that's how you say it, is 10. His rank is 7. His courage is 10, his firepower is 10, and his skill is 6. So this is the power that he has. To any toy collector that's always wanted Omega Supreme, I really recommend this small scale Omega Supreme, because remember, this is the only Omega Supreme action figure that is this size, like action figure size, because the other ones are like this big. So for any toy collector, I really recommend this action figure right here. Plus he's really detailed and cool, so any toy collector, I really recommend this small scale Omega Supreme if you've always wanted to collect him. Anyways, thank you all for watching this video. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you're notified every single time I make a video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!
Omega Supreme here with Optimus Prime. Be sure to hit that subscribe button to Sammy's Collectibles. What's the rest of the channel called again? Sammy's Collectibles Toys Haul. Autobots, roll out.